Right.
Thank you for that, Chair. Yes, look, I wanted to just follow
For
up a few
15
more
minutes.
questions on the amalgamation of the tribunals.
Yes.
The Migration Review Tribunal, Refugee Review Tribunal with the Administrative Appeals Tribunal, the Social Security Appeals Tribunal and the Classification Review Board. I know that you were answering some questions about that a bit earlier on, and it might be that I didn't listen carefully enough and you've answered these already, but I'm interested to know, will there be or are there envisaged to be amendments to substantive review rights in conjunction with that amalgamation?
Well, Senator, without... I think the best way to answer that question is to say no. It is not envisaged that there will be. I don't immediately see why there would need to be, but having said that, I can't entirely exclude the possibility that the amalgamation may result in some... I can't exclude that possibility entirely, but I can't immediately see why there would be, and the word you've used is envisaged, so the answer to that is no, it's not envisaged, certainly not envisaged by me. And I've had long discussions with both the President of the AAT and the CEO of the AAT, and I can tell you that in the course of those several discussions, that has never been suggested.
Thank you for that. What impact will the amalgamation have on the number of tribunal members?
The current intention is to maintain the expanded new AAT at the current numbers, but this is something that is being worked through in the implementation phase between the AAT, which is, as it were, the lead tribunal here, the other tribunals and the department. I should say that there will be some members, part-time or full-time members, retiring soon. I can't exclude the possibility that as the amalgamation is put into effect, a decision might be made not to fill those full-time or part-time positions. No such decision has been made. I want to say, but I just want to. I don't want in the event that that does occur, I wouldn't want you to be taken by surprise. But no such decision has been made.
All right.
To that effect.
I'm interested in the conditions of appointment, because
Yes.
they will vary between those tribunals, and depending on the length of term of appointment, certainly there's sometimes concerns about the degree of independence that can be exercised by tribunal members. What process will be envisaged? Will it be the highest common denominator potentially, or the lowest common denominator, or will there be some variability? Has any thought been given to what will happen there?
Well, I think that and kindred issues are issues that will be discussed in the process of giving effect to this decision. And there are a number of ways in which one can do this. One matter that's under discussion is, for example, whether the AAT in its expanded form ought to be divisionalised, so that there are sort of divisions reflecting the new tribunals that are coming under its auspices, and if that were to be so, whether those divisions should be informal, created by administrative arrangements within the AAT, or made more formal by regulation or statute or rules of court, as it were. So all of those sorts of issues, which obviously you have in mind, are under active consideration at the moment.
And so by the discussion of existing capacities and divisions, it's essentially looking at areas of maybe specialisation that are already existing, for instance. Well,
I think that's very sensible, if I may say, Senator. And there are some specialist aspects of the jurisdiction of both the AAT itself in its current form and in its enhanced form.
Thank you for that.